Ever feel like you have a big dream or a vision of a life you want to create, but no energy to make it happen? You think, I'll do it tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. You want to achieve great things, but it feels so hard to even start. You're committed to make a change in your life, learning a high income skill or getting fit, but instead you scroll on your phone or watch Netflix. Why does this happen? It's not because you're lazy forever, it's because the tasks feel too big. When something feels too hard, your brain says, nope, let's do something easier. But the good news is, you can fix this. This laziness isn't who you are, it's just a habit. And habits can change. Think about how often you've been stuck because the goal felt impossible. You want to start a business to triple your income, but the thought of taking risks feels like super crazy and scary. Or you want to get healthier, but the idea of running every day seems exhausting. It's not that you don't care, it's that your brain is wired to avoid pain and seek comfort. But you can outsmart your brain. Here are 3 simple steps to help you stop being lazy and start doing what matters. Step 1. Find your inner fire. Picture 2 guys, Jordan and Andrew. Both want to make more money. They see people living their best life, but Jordan just simply wants to make money and he just simply wants to be successful. So he sets goals for himself, he researches business opportunities, but Jordan never takes action. And when he does, at the very sign of adversity, he gives up or procrastinates. Then we have Andrew. Andrew does a little bit more of internal work and he asks himself important questions. Why do I want to make more money? Why do I see these people and I want to achieve a similar lifestyle? He spends some time thinking about what's important to him, what are his values, and why they value them so much. He then concludes 2 simple but powerful things. Number 1, he wants to make more money because he values freedom. He wants to live a life where he can decide what to do, whenever he wants, and whoever he wants. Number 2, he also concludes that he doesn't want to live a life of scarcity anymore. He believes in a life full of abundance, where money is not an issue, where he has plenty of money, more than enough to support his lifestyle, and more than enough to take care of his loved ones. And then Andrew takes action. Very similar to Jordan. He does his research, he finds a model, but when he hits an obstacle, he pushes through, he perseveres, and he overcomes every single obstacle that comes his way. And he starts building momentum, inertia. Why do you think that is? You see, the biggest reason why people don't achieve their goals is because their goals are not driving enough. A true vision, a dream, a goal is like a sun. It draws you. It lights a fire within you. Some people just get enough drive to push through the obstacles just because how big their sun is. But how do you create such a big sun for yourself? Here's a simple exercise. Grab a journal or a notepad and set aside sometimes with a coffee or tea in a calm place so you can have like a private conversation with yourself. And then ask yourself these simple questions. 1. What do I want? 2. What would that look like specifically? If you want to make more money, what would that look like for you specifically? How do you know you've gotten there? If you want to be in shape, same thing. This way, we take a vague goal and we make it very clear, very specific. Number 3, why do you want to fit in those clothes? Or why do you want to be able to travel anywhere in the world? So essentially, just ask, why do you want what you want? And then number 4, keep asking why to the very answer you just gotten. Just keep asking yourself why. Why do I want to travel? Because I value freedom. Why do I want freedom? Allow yourself to have this deep conversation with yourself about what's important for you and why. And this is how a journey of self-awareness begins. Step 2, start small. Big tasks feel scary, so make them small. For example, if you want to start a successful business, don't think about a business yet. That's too big of a monster. Just think, what are the best models to start as a beginner? That's it. First step, find, research a model that works for you, and then go into the next task. Small steps are easier and make you feel good. Think of it like climbing a mountain. You don't jump to the top, you take one step, then another. Do the same with your goals. Small wins add up. Here's another example. If you want to learn a new skill like playing guitar, don't try to learn an entire song in one day. Today, just practice one chord. That's it. Over time, those small efforts turn into big results. The key is to focus on progress, not perfection. Step 3. Create easy routines. Don't rely on willpower. Set up action routines. Willpower runs out, but action routines make things automatic. Here's an example of an action routine. If you want to exercise early in the morning, put your phone alarm far enough that would force you to wake up from bed and stop the alarm. That way, by the time you grab your phone, you are already away from bed, you're already awake. Want to take it a step further? Put your shoes and clothing right there as well. That way, the very next thing you'll do after stopping the alarm is to put on your clothing and go to exercise. Boom. Action routines make taking action towards your goals automatic. What's one small action routine you can start today? Maybe it's keeping a notebook in your nightstand so that before you go to bed, you write down 3 tasks you want to accomplish tomorrow. Or maybe it's just simply removing your snacks and junk food from the kitchen so there's no way for you to snack at home. And then you could even start a 30-day no snacking at home challenge. These small habits create structure and helps you build momentum. This is how you create a new standard in your life. Here's the truth. Everyone starts small. The people you admire, they struggle too, but they kept going. And you don't have to be perfect. You just have to start. Because starting equals progress. Think of progress like a fire. Right now, it's a tiny spark. Every small action you take is like adding fuel to the fire. Keep adding fuel, and before you know, you'll achieve things you never thought possible. So, what will you do today to light that fire? Remember, it's okay to fail. Everyone fails. What matters is that you get back up and you light that fire again. Failure isn't the opposite of success. Some people call it practice. So be kind to yourself and keep moving forward. Start now. Don't wait. And remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. But you can't stay consistent without taking action. So start today.